Yo, what is good, guys? It is the Pickle Place, back today with a new video. And today, what I'd like to discuss is a topic that's been on my mind for the past few days, and it's kind of philosophical, life-related stuff that I was thinking about. And I just said, you know what better way to return to uploading videos to this YouTube channel than with some interesting, kind of deep stuff. So what I want to talk about is three things, two things technically, but we're going to get into a third thing. It's school, life, and career. By school, I of course mean college, high school, middle school, even elementary school where you don't do much, but just general learning in public education. Career, jobs, occupations, whatever you do with your life to earn money and monitor your time with. And life, just really a summary of all those things and what you do once you're done, once you're going into your elder age, when you're done with the prime of your life, just things like that, and how those three aspects of your entire life coincide and work together. By the way, because this might hopefully get really interesting, I'm going to ask that if you have any questions, comments, queries, concerns, or conundrums that you'd like to address with me, please do so in the comment section of this video below, and do not forget to like and subscribe, or unsubscribe or dislike if you just fucking hate. Anyway, you can also enjoy this pretty fat World War II gameplay that I got in the background. I freaking love this game. And I'm not that bad. This was a nice, I think this was Domination, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I recorded it earlier today, I'm tired as hell. But yeah, it was pretty good gameplay. Thought I could use it for this video. Please do enjoy, and let's dive right into today's topic. So the other day, I ran a little poll on my Snapchat. I basically just asked if you had the opportunity to drop out or even entirely get rid of school as a whole in order to pursue a job or a specific forte in some field, would you do it, and just to advance your life, your career? And I got mixed reactions. I didn't get much, but I got 3 yeses, 3 no's, 1 die, and 1 kill yourself faggot. So it's really mixed. Those last two are really interesting too. Really helped me out with my research. So a lot of the yeses I got were mainly based around, yes, in fact, I feel like I'm good at something right now, and you know what? I want to pursue that. They just said yes because, well, school, maybe I want to be a mechanic. I'm going to school, I'm going to high school 4 years, college, whatever, and only when I get to college I'm actually going to start learning about how to be a mechanic, right? So it's like you're going to waste the first 18 or so years of your life not even doing anything that's going to relate to what you do for the next up to 60 years of your life, or even more. Okay, more like 50, because retiring whenever you want or whatever. But for basically the rest of the prime of your life, you're going to be doing something. Or I always like to think of an athlete. An athlete doesn't need school. I mean, it definitely helps to at least have understanding of basic, quick maths. 2 plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3, quick maths, right? And writing and language and things like that. Those help. But I'm talking about further in, okay, I'm just going to put it right out there. Do we need to learn geometry? Like, is trigonometry or algebra 2, that important for someone who wants to be, someone who wants to play in the NBA? Like, do they need? No, they don't. So into the no's that I got. The no's said no. Do you know how today's society works? If you don't got a degree, at least a high school diploma, more so a bachelor's or master's degree from college, then you're not going to get any job. And I know that firsthand. That's really true. If you can't finish college, or if you can't get a high school diploma, you can't do jack shit with your life. Just because people look at you as, wow, this kid couldn't even finish, couldn't even spend the first 22 years of his life learning a bunch of BS. Wow, what a loser. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I'm not really wrong. Yes, I'm showing my bias that I'm more to the yes, I would drop out to pursue a career. Not drop out, but just have never went to school to pursue one thing. But I'll try to keep it non-biased for the rest of that video. My bad on that. But, I mean, that is basically what's being said. If you don't have a degree, for the most part, you can't do shit. Because you can't get a job, you're kind of frowned upon by most of society, unless you're an athlete. There's an exception there, because there's a lot of one-and-done college athletes. That's the only exception for the most part, really. And Lil Yachty dropped out of college. Look at his life turned out. The guy's a fucking musical genius. By musical genius, I mean he's got a set of pigtails on his head, look like fucking Twizzlers. Anyway, so back to my point. This is where it gets to the school life career shit. So school life, and more specifically in life, your career, absolutely directly partnered together. How you do in school affects how you do in your career. And here's my personal issue with that. I lied when I said I'm not going to get biased. It's my channel. I can do what I want. Friggin' Moyans out here. Shout out to my man T-Bin in 192, the absolute goat of YouTube. Anyway, so my thing is, why do we need to go through a bunch of BS? And I'm fine, okay? Let me get that out of the way. It's not like I'm some dumbass that just goes to high school and cuts every class because I'm stupid. I'm pretty smart. I'm in an accelerated program or whatever, and I do fine. I know come like four or 5 years when I'm in college and I have no money because I don't have a forte in any one occupation or career style or job, I'm not going to have money, I'm not going to know what to do with my life, and it's going to be a struggle. I don't know what I'm pursuing. I know my major, I'm most definitely going to major in political science. Almost definitely. Unless something changes and I don't know, if I'm 6'2", I'm going to play in the NBA. Fuck you guys. I know I'm white as hell, but it doesn't matter. All seriousness, I mean, I don't like that, and I think that the way school life and career wind up coinciding is quite negative. Not that we don't need school. I think up to part of high school, it's all okay for the most part. I think you should have a somewhat past acceptable knowledge of basic topics: science, math, English language arts, and social studies, history. But life is a matter of what you want to do, not what you're told to do. So I'm not saying that there's like some outer governmental force that like takes your shit away. There's no Matrix or anything. There's no fucking space aliens. Shout out to my boy Alex Jones, that like control us and stuff. I don't really believe that, but I think that the fact that schooling seems to revolve around things that people really don't need in the long run is just an issue, and it's really hard to address. But I wanted to get that off my chest because in reality, in your life, you need time, right? You need time to actually focus on getting something that you're good at that you can make a career and a living off of. So when you retire, right, this is the most important thing. You really work. Life is work until you die, or at least until you're about 70, then you die like 10 years later, right? That's when it comes down to it. I don't want to be, I'm being a little blunt, but that's what it comes down to. And you want to enjoy the last parts of your life just because, you know, you've worked. You deserve rest, right? So I don't even think that school hours, you know, you get the weekends off, you get days off for holidays and shit like that. It's only 7 or 8 hours a day. But I think the fact that it takes up that much of your life, because school does take up a pretty decent amount of your life, considering you go till you're at least about 22, or at least 18 if you don't go to college. Shout out to my man, Little Ya, you fucking Twizzler hairhead ass. Anyway, so, and I feel like the fact that that is just the way that schooling works, something about that is very off to me, because you're taking people's precious time away that they could, I mean, there could be people that just would stay home from school every day, not go, and just do nothing. They'd sit around and be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, I'm the kid that just sits at home, occasionally makes YouTube videos, and just fucking plays Call of Duty and 2K. Like, okay, fair enough. But it's not like I don't have goals in my life. It's not like I actually sit around. I read up. I'm like one of the few people I know who, like, looks at the news and reads shit. Because I'm into politics, right? That's great. Into politics, and I'm into gaming. That's basically my entire life. And I play basketball, and I suck at it. But, I mean, it's just you throw 8 hours of school in there on the weekdays. Not that I can't handle it. Most people can handle it. It's not that terrible. But it's a waste of time in the long run because you're just taking away time that you could either use to just enjoy your life and just go through some shit in the short term and enjoy your life in the long term. I always like to think of it as this. You guys might know Gary Vee. He's an inspirational businessman type of guy, and he had a quote that said, "Eat shit for a year, eat caviar the rest of your life." And that's right. Just take some pain in the short term, take some difficulties, and then in the long term, your life is going to be better because you're going to have a better understanding of whatever it is you do. By going through some crap in school, yeah, you know what? Most likely, if you finish school, you go through 4 to 6 years of college, you're going to have a better life because you're just going to understand the world. I get that. But I think for someone who might just be born a prodigy or just born really interested and want to be good at something, school is a waste of time for them. So I think just the way that those three things, school, life, and career, wind up working together is not very good for the most part. I mean, again, I put out some positives with school, some negatives. I don't mind school all that much. I get to see my friends. I get to learn stuff. It's cool and all. I can handle most of the work that gets thrown at me. So do most people I know. But it's a matter of, you know, am I wasting my time here? Is this going to really benefit me in 20 years? Am I going to care about the fucking, what's that one trig? I don't take trig, but I know there's like this one stupid theorem that you got to learn. It's like 20 pages long right now. There's some stupid like that. You guys get what I'm saying. I'm over-exaggerating a little bit. But, like, is that going to help me in 20 years? Unless I'm a trigonometry teacher. It's not. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this little discussion. Please do leave any of those said questions, comments, queries, concerns, or conundrums down below in the comment section. Please do like and subscribe, or as I said before, dislike and unsubscribe if you just want me to die. It's up to you. I'm gonna die. It's okay. Anyway, but seriously, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this and the gameplay in the background. If you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see straight up gameplay videos, if you want to hear me talk about anything in particular, you can just shoot a message. I think YouTube has a message box. If not, I'm retarded. Just leave it below in the comments. And yeah, really, I do appreciate you guys viewing this video and leaving anything below. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. This is the Pickle Plays signing off. Peace.